everybody, it's Rachel here, welcome back to my channel. So today I am round at my Nana Maureen's house. This is the lady herself, and I thought I would do a bit of videoing, and I thought I would chat to Nana about marriage and about how to stay married basically, because just to kind of put you in the picture, my granddad Mickey died just over a year ago, and he was absolutely brilliant man, and Nana and Grandad were married for how many years?
Nearly 64.
Nearly 64 years. So I thought, who better to have a chat with about how to stay married. So how did you meet Grandad?
Well, I met Grandad at the Bradbury Hall in town. It was
It's Chesterfield, isn't it? Yeah.
Chesterfield. It was a local hop. I didn't really like him.
Yeah.
I fancied his friend, Alan.
Yeah.
And my cousin was more or less going out with your Grandad. On the way to Bradbury Club that day on the bus, I said, "You're not going to be with that Mickey Cummins again all night, because I'm on my own."
Yeah.
I said, "I don't like him anyway." So we were dancing, the pair of us,
and
together.
how old were you both at this point?
We were just 14. In those days, two girls often danced together. And we were dancing together, me and her.
Yeah.
And the lads always stood round the dance hall seeing who they could pick up or what have you. And suddenly this bloke, man, Grandad, butted in, and I thought, oh, he's here again.
Yeah.
Thinking he was going to dance with Shirley.
Yeah.
But he didn't, he got me. So anyway, after the dance was over, because she just didn't walk off, I joined our Shirley. She said, "Oh, that was bright." I said, "Well, I didn't ask him to dance, he asked me to dance." I said, "It looks as though he's coming this way." So he says, "Can I have the next dance? But I can't take you home because I'm taking somebody else home." I thought, this is brilliant. I said, "I don't want you to take me home, thank you very much." How we really got together is heaven only knows.
Yeah.
As per se, because I didn't really like him.
No.
So like I said, I liked Alan Robinson better.
Okay, so fast forward to when, because you got pregnant with my dad really young, didn't you? And then...
Well, I mean, you see, Rachel, in those days, it was either a hit and miss performance.
You went on to have 2 more kids.
We did.
So what was, fast forward a few years then, so what was it like, because we're going to talk about marriage, I suppose, and your relationship with Grandad. What was the relationship like when the kids were little?
Madly in love, Rachel.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, we were madly in love.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's obviously why we had all these kids.
Yeah. That's so sweet.
But,
so you didn't find that, because I think when you've got young kids it's quite easy to argue and be quite stressed out.
Oh,
you don't
God,
remember that?
we argued every other minute.
Mm.
Oh, no, Rachel, I'm putting...
Oh, yeah.
I'm making it sound absolutely marvellous, but believe me, it wasn't. But I put him through a lot of hell, as I recall. You know, with no money, with nowhere to live in the beginning. We're in rooms, every possible thing. You know, women didn't work in those days, so we're going to... You didn't work because socially that wasn't the thing to do.
Do you remember like having, because you had all your kids so close together, do you remember that being quite stressful on your relationship with Grandad?
Of course.
Yeah.
With no money, Rachel, that's, you know, if you've got a bit of money, but we hadn't even got a bit of money, because Grandad didn't start off his life with a coal board as a coal miner.
No.
It was a surveyor.
Yeah.
And which led to better things, not what he ended up in getting. And because the money was treble, he brought £5 home a fortnight as a coal miner. And in that time we managed to get a coal board house at Hayday in Chesterfield. So then we've realised we'd got no furniture, no absolutely nothing. I mean no nothing. Other than what people gave us, and what I stupidly got into debt for, and had letters upon letters because I hadn't paid it. So I grew up very, very, very quickly, as did Grandad, but he never once complained.
So do you think in your early marriage you had like, did you have certain roles? So he was very much like the breadwinner and you
Oh yeah,
were
because
the person at home?
I did get a job, and it was at night. And when Grandad came home, he came through the door. I'd done some kind of stew or something like that. And as I went through the door, he went.
How on earth did you cope with not seeing each other then? For how long was that for?
Oh, Rachel, it didn't come into that equation. The most important thing was the baby.
Yeah.
And that went on for goodness knows how long.
Yeah.
And he said, I've realised we can't do this.
No, Grandad said that?
Yeah,
right,
he says,
okay.
we can't do this anymore. Decided then that he'd go down the pit and give up his career for money.
So do you think your and Grandad's personality, because you're very different people, Grandad was very quiet, and you're like me, very, very talkative, and you know, so do you think it's important to have kind of complementary personalities, or do you think that's where you and Grandad worked? Because actually
I think so, because I know that I'm a difficult person often, and Grandad's the opposite.
Can you ever remember a time when you or Grandad walked out the door or packed a case?
No, we never did either. I've often felt like it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Grandad did, but he would never admit that.
Yeah. And did you ever, if you'd had a row, who would be the first one to say sorry?
Grandad. I told you I was a terrible person. Your Grandad, Rachel, was the only man in my life.
Yeah.
And he will be now.
Yeah. I
couldn't imagine anybody living up to his standards.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, the last time we recorded, Grandad was in the video as well. Although actually I was interviewing you.
In the background.
He piped up a couple of times.
Didn't he? He said, and then I did that and that, and
yeah,
what he would do.
And that's typical Grandad style, which is Grandad was always someone that would be quite quiet and in the background, but then he would say something and it would always be really funny, wouldn't it?
He'd only say something if it was fact. Yeah. He wouldn't embroider anything.
Yeah. So you're 22 and Grandad's 25. Let's just show that to the camera. So that's, the kids were
1, 3 and 5.
1, 3 and 5. So that's you two going out for a drink.
No, we were in Skegness.
Oh, you were in Skegness on holiday?
Yeah.
Where are the kids?
In a caravan. What?
Where are the kids?
Oh, Carol was with us.
Oh right, she's babysitting. Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. Did you feel like when the kids were growing up and leaving home that you and Grandad got time for yourself again? Or did you have like empty nest syndrome, or do you feel like you
never had the empty nest syndrome, Rachel, and Grandad certainly didn't. Never.
Were you like, bye,
goodbye,
get out?
I can always remember, I don't know which one it was, we're going, it would probably be Anthony, going off to seek his fortune, and we took him down to the train. And as we got back in the car, Grandad said, that's one gone.
To what degree do you think it's luck, having a marriage that lasts, and to like you find the right person, or to what degree do you think it's hard work and putting the work in?
Well, at the time you didn't think it was hard work. At the time, me and my contemporaries were really all the same. We were all in rented properties. We all never for 1 minute thought we'd get a better job and a better outlook on life. Do
you think less people just entertain the idea of splitting up then? You just don't think it was on the cards for people?
No, you didn't think about it, Rachel.
I think there is a cultural shift, isn't there? Which is now that people know they have options now, don't they?
Well, I mean, divorce, etc. was about. But I I've got enough on scrubbing floors. I don't think about having a divorce from this man.
Can't be bothered to
He did his bit. He did more than his bit.
Yeah. So how old are you both in this one here?
Do you know, I don't know where that is. I have no idea where that is. How old would we be?
I don't know, 50 there, maybe?
Probably.
Yeah, so just have a look.
50 and 52.
So that's when are you retired here? No.
Oh, goodness me,
no. Because you had quite a long working life, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's like, I just think you were a really good team, you and Grandad.
Yeah, we were.
Because even though you were really opposite, you both had the same goals, to me.
We got one aim, and that was to get
better yourself.
Improve, improve. Yeah.
So what was it like when you were both retired? That's
terrible.
When I and Grandad retired. So
terrible.
Terrible when you were both retired. Did you not like living under each other's feet?
Grandad did.
Grandad did.
But I didn't.
No.
I thought we should be out working. the National Coal Board put on a mobile unit to do chest x-rays of retired miners, but by this time he's a retired miner.
Yeah.
He went and had this other x-ray. This is all what he told me when he came back. And he said, you must see your GP, Mr. Cummins.
Yeah.
There's something not quite right here. They referred him to a Dr. Matthew, I think.
Right.
I know I went with him. And he said, it looks as though you've got the beginnings of emphysema. We've called you, Doctor. Nobody will tell us really what the score is. The score is actually the man's not got much longer to live.
Right.
After he'd gone, I came in, I cried. And he said, it's no good crying. Nobody's going to help us, so we're just going to help ourselves. I said, yeah, you know what? I said, we're after lunch, and there's not many days we didn't do it. I said, we're going out somewhere. Mainly it bottomed up, because that was nearest we knew. It was then, with this bloke down at hospital, who gave him an oxygen tank to carry about. I said, if you can brave enough, Mick, I'll carry the oxygen tank.
Yeah.
I'm not, I said, look, I said, it's either that or sit here with that oxygen pipe and you're not doing nothing.
Yeah, he must have felt self-conscious.
He did, he did.
Because it's easy to think, oh, don't be daft, of course you can go in the pub with an oxygen tank, but if it's you've got to bring it in, it's
because everybody's staring. I said, come on in.
Yeah.
Everybody's staring, so...
But what's the other option? Sit at home?
Well, to stop at home. Yeah. So one day I says, I'm not taking that tank in there.
Yeah, because it's
I said, oh yeah, go and collapse then. So he said, no, I'm not taking it in, I can manage, I've got my puffers. He meant his inhalers.
Yeah.
We had separate bedrooms because he'd got the oxygen in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And it kept me awake, the thread, you know, the tubing. And I thought, he's not gone to bed yet. I said, mate, what are you doing? He says, can you come a minute? He says, I don't think I can breathe. I says, you don't think you can breathe? Well, you think or you can't. Are you breathing now? I said, if you're talking, you're breathing. I said, anyway, I'm going to get ambulance. So they came. Tested him on this, tested him on that. Never once, Rachel, did I think that I would never see him in this house again. Then he was on the proper ward. He said, I don't reckon much to this in here, they're all bloody dying. I went on the Thursday. Jane went on the Friday. She said he never stopped talking. He had everybody in stitches. He says, go and get me some polo mixed up. And pick me up a brandy while you're there. I'd ever, you know.
Yeah.
So she left him, all ward in stitches. A couple of hours later he died. The day as I went to see him on the Thursday, he said, I've arranged to have a commode brought. I said, you're not having one of them in bungalow, are you? And he says, well, they're all right. I said, they're not. I said, you're not having one of them. So we were naturally...
That was your last conversation.
It really was, about the damn commode.
What's the secret of staying married for 64 years?
There's no secret, Rachel. Yeah. You never thought, that it was going to last when everybody said it would not last.
Yeah.
17 and 19 pregnant. Yeah. That'll never last in a month of Sundays. Yeah.
I think from talking to you about it the last 20 minutes or whatever it's been, I think the secret for you and Grandad, it's not a secret, but what's made you and Grandad work for all those years is just working hard together.
It is.
Just working hard and getting on with it.
You never thought, woe is me.
Which isn't very romantic sounding, but that's true, isn't it?
You never think, woe is me twice well.
No.
Life's not easy at the moment.
No.
But I can categorically tell you that I shall never marry or meet anyone again.
No.
I could not do that, Rachel. If you'd like to make me a cup of coffee.
Yeah. Oh, thanks so much for doing the video. Okay. Let's have a cuddle.
Yeah. Aww. And after all that, if we hadn't done that, you wouldn't be sat there.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh.
Don't cry.
No, I feel a bit emotional.
No, don't. I'm alright. I've enjoyed it, Rachel.
Mwah. Oh, that's it. Bye for now.
Bye.